Admiral Zexthor's four eyes widened in disbelief as the holographic display materialized before him on the bridge of the Imperial Dreadnought. Dominion's fist. The sensor readings couldn't be accurate, they simply couldn't. Run the scan again, he commanded, his mandibles clicking nervously. Sir, we've run it 17 times. The results remain consistent, replied Lieutenant Kavash, her crystalline exoskeleton shimmering with anxiety patterns. 12,000 vessels, unknown configuration, emerging from the void at coordinates 77 Mark IV. 12,000. The entire Third Imperial Fleet numbered barely 3,000 ships, and they were considered one of the most formidable forces in the galaxy. No species possessed such numbers, not the militaristic Krexani, not even the resource-rich Velthari Consortium. Origin? Zexthor demanded. Unknown, sir. The vessels bear no markings we recognize. Their energy signatures are peculiar. The Admiral studied the display more carefully. The ships were smaller than typical Imperial vessels, sleek and predatory in design. They moved with a coordination that spoke of advanced tactical algorithms, yet something about their formation seemed almost organic. Sir, the communications officer's voice cracked with urgency. We're receiving a transmission. On screen, the hologram shifted, revealing a bipedal creature unlike anything in the Imperial databases. It stood upright on two legs with pale skin and strange hair covering the top of its cranium. Its eyes, only two, positioned forward-facing like a predator, regarded them with unsettling intelligence. Greetings, the creature spoke in perfectly accented Galactic standard. I am Admiral Sarah Chen of the United Earth Defense Force. You have entered human space. A collective gasp echoed across the bridge. Humans? The mythical species from the galactic rim that the Empire had been searching for across 3 centuries? The ones who had allegedly disappeared without a trace after first contact protocols were established? Impossible, Zexthor muttered, then activated his communicator. This is Admiral Zexthor of the Third Imperial Fleet. There has been some mistake. This sector was claimed by Imperial Decree 7 cycles ago. No indigenous species were detected. The human's expression didn't change. Admiral, we've been monitoring your claim for some time. We've also been observing your expansion methods. Her voice carried a chill that made Zexthor's chitin crawl. We find them inadequate. You dare challenge the might of the Galactic Empire? Zexthor's voice boomed across the comm channel. We have conquered 47 star systems, subjugated dozens of species. Stand down immediately or face annihilation. Admiral Chen smiled, an expression that somehow conveyed both warmth and menace. Admiral, let me share something with you. While you've been conquering 47 systems over 3 centuries, humanity has been preparing. We've been watching, learning, adapting. Did you know that in our brief contact with your empire centuries ago, we recorded everything? Your weapon signatures, your tactical doctrines, your weaknesses? The tactical display suddenly lit up with new contacts. Thousands more human vessels decloaked around the Imperial fleet, emerging from what appeared to be empty space. The humans had somehow masked their presence completely. How? Zexthor began. Stealth technology, Chen explained casually. Something we developed after studying your sensor capabilities. But that's not the interesting part, Admiral. On the display, the human ships began moving. Not the standard formation attacks the Empire was accustomed to, but something far more sophisticated. They flowed like a school of fish, each vessel perfectly positioned to maximize firepower while minimizing exposure. It was beautiful and terrifying. You see, Admiral, while other species fight to conquer or defend, humans fight to survive. And when humanity's survival is threatened, we become something quite remarkable. Chen's image leaned forward. We become creative. The first salvo from the human fleet wasn't what anyone expected. Instead of conventional energy weapons or kinetic projectiles, the human ships fired what appeared to be small probes. They attached to Imperial vessels like metallic parasites, electromagnetic pulse mines, Chen explained as Imperial systems began failing across the fleet. Designed specifically to counter your energy shields and weapon systems. We studied your technology for 300 years, Admiral. We know exactly how to break it. Panic spread across the Imperial bridge as ship after ship reported system failures. But the humans weren't finished. The second wave of attacks came in the form of sleek fighters that moved with impossible agility, exploiting every weakness in Imperial ship design with surgical precision. This is impossible, Zexthor roared. No species could develop such technology so quickly. Admiral, you underestimate what necessity can accomplish, Chen replied. When your empire first made contact with Earth, we were a young civilization. But we recognized what you represented, a conquering force that would eventually come for us. So we prepared. The human fighters weren't just attacking, they were disabling. Imperial ships found themselves powerless but intact, crews unharmed but helpless. It was a demonstration of capability that spoke louder than any show of destruction. We spent 3 centuries studying not just your technology, but your psychology, your tactics, your weaknesses, Chen continued. While you conquered primitive worlds and grew complacent, we turned ourselves into something you couldn't anticipate, an enemy that learns. As the last Imperial vessel powered down, Zexthor found himself staring at a tactical impossibility. His entire fleet had been neutralized without a single human ship lost, without a single Imperial life taken. What do you want? He managed. Admiral Chen's expression softened slightly. We want you to go back to your empire, Admiral. Tell them that humanity claims no territory beyond our own systems, but we will not tolerate expansion into our space. Tell them that we don't seek war, but we are exceptionally good at it when necessary. The human fleet began to withdraw as mysteriously as it had appeared, leaving the powerless Imperial vessels behind. Within hours, their systems would reboot, a final demonstration of human precision and restraint. As the last human ship vanished into the void, Zexthor realized that the galaxy had just changed forever. The Empire had encountered something it had never faced before. A species that fought not with superior numbers or technology, but with superior adaptation. Humanity had arrived and the galaxy would never be the same.